Hello and welcome to Don't Pull the Chicken Switch 1.5 Minute Nugget. I'm your host Kit Alowitz, checking in today with a couple of my Buffalo friends here on a high mountain run close to my house here. Absolutely love it here. I'm not giving up these on my hiatus from the 1.5 Minute Nugget, but for whatever it's worth, you won't get a chance to see those as I'm almost to my 500. Today's 1.5 Minute Nugget might be slightly longer than 1.5 minutes because I'd like to just share something from my own life as well as ask you to consider something in your own life. So here's the quote, and then I want to speak to it. I like this one a lot. I saw it from one of my contacts on social media. It says, "Be yourself no matter what. Some will adore you and some will hate everything about you. But who cares? It's your life. Make the most of it." Now, I'd like you to chew on that one. Now, that's a bit courageous. That's a bit pointed. That's a bit confrontational, perhaps, in terms of its bluntness, right? And so I'm not advocating that you absolutely just put off or have no care for anything about someone else or a group of people or such that don't like what you're doing. But I am saying somewhere in between, somewhere inside is really your sense of being, and you've got to keep that real. And for my day job, which I absolutely love, the company I work for, we're working on an initiative to test a theory around feedback and the value of feedback and the difficulty of feedback. And I'm part of that subject group. We've got 30 of us that are working on a weekly adventure to try to ask for feedback. Rather than waiting for feedback, we're asking for feedback. And I've gotten some good feedback the last 2 weeks that has to do with a piece of me that I am choosing to actually be more self-aware of, and that is the idea of Kitisms. Now, if you know me or have been watching my 500 1.5 Minute Nuggets or read my book or listened to my podcasts, I am full of Kitisms, and these are sometimes made up words or meanings or phrases that sometimes can be interesting, right, if that's the right word. And I took the feedback in good spirit because I'm aware of it, and I'm going to actually choose to do something about it because I can control that. And yet, what I'm not going to do is change who I am about some of the ways that I am or be, because that's who I want to be. And so I'm asking you to consider, on the far side of balancing that fine line, I'm asking you to consider being yourself, just like I am going to stay being myself. But be aware of things that I choose to want to change or improve or get better at. Because in the final analysis, you can't please everybody. There's that axiom that always says, hey, it's lonely at the top. And I'm not trying to overstate that. But if everybody loves you, then perhaps something isn't quite right. And on the far side of not pulling the chicken switch, sometimes we really have to be aware and be very cognizant and choose who and how we will manifest ourselves in terms of being ourselves, because you can't please everybody. All right, so there's a long one today, but we're on the downhill side, right, of these 1.5 Minute Nuggets. I'm back to running on this long distance, or this long road, I should say. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.